Welcome back, mathematicians. Let's review what we've seen so far. So we already learned how to add tens to two-digit numbers. We had a two-digit number like 63, and we added, in this case, two tens. That makes 20, and we found out that that was 83. Last time, we had 60 plus 3, and we split them up in 6 base 10 blocks. Each one of these was 10, and we have 6 of those, so that's 60. And then we had the 3 with 3 ones, 1, 2, 3. So for the 63, we wanted to add 2 tens. We added 1 10 block and then another one. How much is 63 plus 20? Well, if we write it in expanded notation, we saw that it was 60 plus 3 equals 63. That's the part at the top. And then we added 20. So we split it up so that we could add 60 plus 20, and that's 80. And the ones stayed the same. There were no ones to add. So then we had 80 plus 3 equals 83. Today, you will create problems in which you will add some ones to a two-digit number using blocks on a place value map. So last time you added tens, this time you're going to add ones. And you will record your work with expanded notation. Let's try it. The last time we had a 60 plus 3 and equals 63. And we had 6 base 10 blocks, that's 60, and then we had 3 ones, that's 63. But if we add 3 cards of plus 1, that means we're adding 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Then now we have 3 ones, and we're going to add the ones together. There are no base 10 blocks here, there's only ones. So how does that look like? 60 is going to stay the same, 60, but then the ones are going to be grouped together, and we're going to have 3 and 3, and that equals 6. And if we add it together, 60 plus 6 equals 66. Let's see how this goes now. Let's try it on our own. Let's create our own problem. And we're going to spin the spinner. We're going to click on it, and then we're going to decide how many tens we're going to have, and then we're going to click it again so that we can spin, and we'll see how many ones we're going to have. We're going to create our own number. So if I click on the link that's on the spinner, it's going to take me to the spinner, and I'm going to click on it. Let's see which number we get. Oh, so it says 7. So we go back. I'm going to use 7 base 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to group those together because those are 5. And then I'm going to click on 2 more because they said 7. 6 and 7. So now I have 7 base 10 blocks. I'm going to click on the spinner again to see how many ones am I going to write. So I have 1 ones. Let me go back, and I have my 1 blocks here, so I'm going to choose 1 here. So what's the number that I have now? I have 671, because I have 7 tens and I have 1 1. Let's see, how many cards, if I have 71, I'm going to write it down. So I have 71, or 70 plus 1 equals 71. But now I'm going to add ones to that. After I've decided on my number, which was 70 plus 1, that's 71, I'm going to add, let's say, 2 cards. Now I'm going to add 2 to that. So how do I add it to the right? I'm going to do 2 little blocks of 1. So now that I have 71 and I added 2, I don't have any base 10 blocks here. This is empty, but I do have 2 ones. How much would that be? Well, there's only 2 there. Now, if I add it, 70 plus 0, that's 70. The 10s stay the same. And I have 1 1 and 2 ones. How much is that? That's 3. And 70 plus 3, that equals 73. And that's how much I have in total, 73. Now you're going to go to Seesaw and you're going to do this yourself. When you open Seesaw, you're going to find something that looks like this. You're going to click on the spinner and you're going to create your number. So you click on it once and you're going to see how many base 10 blocks you're going to place here, and you're going to drag them. And you're going to drag them and put them here. And then the second time you spin, that's going to tell you how many 1 blocks, and you're going to put them here. And I'm going to write it in expanded notation here at the bottom. And you're going to write how many 10s plus how many 1s and how much is that. And that you're going to do it twice. You're going to do 2 slides of that. After that, they're going to show you a slide like this, where you're going to show your work both on the place value mat, but also using the hundreds chart. And in the hundreds chart, you're going to be able to circle your original number, the one that you spun, and then you're going to show how you added the ones and what was your result here. And at the bottom, you'll see how you wrote it. You can write it as well in expanded notation. 60 plus 3 equals 63. 0 plus 3 equals 3. Those are the ones that you added. And how much is that in total? 60 plus 6 equals 66. So open Seesaw next, and good luck, friends.